You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 3rd of April. This is James Spann. The storms have pushed out of the southeastern corner of the state early this morning, and cool air working in today. The big story, it's going to be the chance of a late season frost both Friday morning and Saturday morning, and some of the colder pockets may be seeing a light freeze. Let's go to the upper air look early this morning. Very deep trough digging down across the eastern half of the United States. That brought the storms yesterday and last night, and that will pull down colder air today. That's the radar composite early this morning about 5 o'clock. That last little batch of storms has moved out of Houston County. The storms are now in Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. Elsewhere, a lot of clouds around this morning. A little drizzle in spots over North Alabama, but most of the state should be dry today. And the cooler air beginning to work in. Temperatures are down to 50 for Winfield and Haleyville. We've got 52 degrees for Fayette, Huntsville 54. But down in southeast Alabama, Dothan close to 70 to start the day. But again, temperatures will likely settle into the 60s and stay there pretty much all day today. There are tornado watches east of Alabama early this morning. Parts of Georgia and South Carolina. Technically, Houston County is still highlighted here, but again, that watch has been canceled for all of Alabama as the storms are out of the state. And look at the winter storm warnings in effect. Parts of Wisconsin, upper Michigan, New England. They're getting slammed with an April snowstorm there. Flash flood watches for parts of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Northern Virginia, and some wind issues out west. Got a risk of severe storms today on the Atlantic coast, all the way from the southern tip of New Jersey down to central Florida. Tomorrow, no severe storms are expected. And this is day 3, Friday. Again, no severe storms. Let's keep going. Day 4, which is Saturday. We have a risk of severe storms defined for parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and southern Nebraska. And then on day 6, which is Monday, we have a risk of severe storms defined for parts of North Texas, South Oklahoma, over toward the Arklatex region. But no severe weather outlooks for any part of Alabama at this point for next week. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. This counts the rain we received through Wednesday morning of next week. And the heavier totals over the western side of the state. Rain amounts there could hit 1 inch. In southeast Alabama, not much rain at all between now and Wednesday morning of next week. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. There's your big trough. Down below that, the surface low is over Lake Michigan, under 1,000 millibars, and snowflakes will be flying again today for Wisconsin, upper Michigan. Chicago will likely see snow, maybe a few snowflakes for Indianapolis. And down here, it's going to be a breezy and cool day. We'll be in the 60s all day. I'd say a mix of sun and clouds. The Tennessee Valley will probably be cloudy all day, and there might even be a few sprinkles or light rain showers north of the Tennessee River. But again, much of the state will be dry. This is tomorrow, a dry day, partly sunny and cool. Again, highs in the 60s. Friday, we start the day in the 30s. And there could be a little frost around, so keep that in mind. And some of the colder pockets may be close to freezing. The day will be sunny. The high Friday will be in the 60s. And I think Saturday here should be the coldest morning. This is Saturday. The sky perfectly clear. The wind will be light. Lows in the 30s. A good chance of frost. And again, the colder pockets could see a freeze. So growers, watch temperature forecast carefully. The high Saturday, mid to upper 60s. This is Sunday. We're dry. Highs back in the 70s. The sky partly sunny. Rain off to the west. And this is Monday, the latest GFS, kind of keeping the rain mainly west of the state on Monday. And, of course, this is eclipse day. We have a total eclipse of the sun across parts of the United States, and the Weather not looking especially good in the segment through Texas and Arkansas. It sure looks like your better chance, if you want to get into the totality, would be over northern New York, northern New England, and Maine. But around here, cloudy, maybe a shower for northwest Alabama. And then Tuesday, a better chance of showers statewide. You got a 1,000 millibar low that's near Lubbock, Texas. And again, maybe some severe storms along the dry line in advance of that. But the showers, maybe some thunder. And this is a week from today, Wednesday, April 10th. We have a positive tilt trough west of the state. Surface low is over Illinois. Showers and thunderstorms are likely. The air will be somewhat unstable, especially west of the state. But again, this is a week out. That could change. We just don't know now. We'll have an issue with severe storms by the middle of next week, but there certainly could be some strong storms around with that look. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, the 12th of April, trough on the East Coast, and we are dry. So looks like next week will be unsettled. Perhaps the better chance of rain will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe some strong storms along the way. Rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean between 2 and 3 inches between now and the 18th of April. Temperatures coming off the NBM, the National Blend of Models. Cool through Saturday with highs in the 60s. And again, this is for Birmingham. Many spots will be colder, but note lows in the 30s both Friday morning and Saturday morning. Then highs go back in the 70s for Sunday and next week. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for April 10th through April 16th. Temperatures a little above average if this verifies. So really, we didn't have a lot of severe weather in the state yesterday. We didn't expect a big day, but we did have some tornado damage. This is some of the damage at Plantersville. This is in extreme northern Dallas County where a lot of trees were blown down. A tornado warning was issued for this storm during our 10 o'clock news last night, about 10:20. Yeah, you know the deal. The Alabama State Bird was in flight. That was in Verbena in Chilton County. But the most significant damage was around Pools Crossroads. That's down Highway 37, County 37 in Chilton County. If you leave Alabama 22 and go down toward Billingsley, go down a little below Fairview, this is where this damage occurred. Bill Castle and Stephen Quinn were there last night for us with their coverage. And Bill Castle took these photographs of damage. We've heard of nobody being injured by any of the storms that came through Chilton County. The most significant damage was in extreme northern Dallas and parts of southern Chilton County. And we must remember on this date, April 3rd, 1974, 50 years ago today, the great super outbreak of tornadoes. This is this classic historical map prepared by Dr. Theodore Fujita, famous tornado researcher. And you can see the tracks that he drew there across Alabama. Number 101 is the tornado that came through Guin. This was a nasty, horrible, violent wedge F5 that killed 23 people in Guin. Downtown Jasper was hit hard that night. Tanner, Harvest, Huntsville, Cullman. It was a very rough night. 86 Alabamians died. And I will be going back to Guin tonight. I'll be speaking. I'm not going to be on the television side tonight. The special 50th anniversary remembrance service will be at First Baptist Church in Guin at 6 o'clock this evening. It's open to the public. And they certainly invite everybody to attend. But 50 years ago, I was a senior in high school, and I worked the event as a ham radio volunteer and just saw some pretty rough things for a 17-year-old, but I think I had to see some of that to kind of prepare me for what I would do for the rest of my life. But again, that was 50 years ago today. How about that? Now, before I go to Guin, I will be this morning at Hilltop Montessori School in Mount Laurel in Shelby County, and then doing a program at Children's of Alabama for patients and their families there. Tomorrow, I will be up at Sardis City. Got a senior adult event. And then Pleasant Grove Elementary. You talk about tornado country. Goodness, I'll be in Guin today and then Pleasant Grove tomorrow. Good to see the kids there in Pleasant Grove tomorrow. Friday, Dolly Ridge Elementary School in Vestavia. And then from there, I'll be going down to Mobile for the CCAPS Weather Conference. And I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of colleagues there. I'll be speaking, yes, but I like to go to weather conferences to learn. As I get older, I know how much we don't know. That's one thing that you learn in this business. If you do it right, it's humility. How many things we don't know. So that'll be in Mobile at the University of South Alabama on Friday and Saturday. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.